Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jas Nicole and I'm here with another video. So in today's video, I am showing you all some of my current makeup favorites. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the push notification button so you can see when I upload some more videos. So over the last couple of months, I have been trying to dabble in the makeup world, and I'll link my playlist above for you all to check out some of my makeup videos that I've done. But I wanted to show you all some of the products that have made applying makeup so much easier and has allowed me to accomplish the looks that I was going for, because when I first started out with makeup, child, I was going through it. So without further ado, let's jump into my current favorites. So the first product I have is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. I used this primer in my last makeup video that I did showcasing a foundation that I wanted to try out. And let me tell y'all, this primer did what it was supposed to do, okay? I typically have oily skin, especially in my T-zone area, and I usually use mattifying primers just because the oiliness sometimes seep through, and so I want to make sure that my makeup doesn't look cakey and stuff like that. So I try to use mattifying primers, and so I bought this from Sephora a couple of weeks ago, and I tried it out and absolutely loved it. It's very lightweight, so it doesn't feel heavy on my skin, and when I did my makeup look, let me tell y'all, you wouldn't be able to tell that I had oily skin, honestly. And what I love is that even though it's mattifying, it doesn't make my face look, dry and just dull. So I really enjoy using this primer. I'm definitely going to be continuing to use this primer even with my everyday makeup look. I typically use skin tints for those. Speaking of skin tint, the next product I have is the Lip Bar Just the Tint 3-in-1 Tinted Skin Conditioner. And I have this in the shade Almond Joy. And what I really like about this skin tint is not only does it just match my skin perfectly, but it also has SPF and hyaluronic acid. So it's not only just, to give your face some color, but it also helps to combat some skin issues that you may have, as well as protecting your face from the sun with the SPF. So I actually got this from Target on a random Target trip that I did a couple of months ago, and I was like, you know what, I've heard everybody talking about skin tints and trying them out, and I was like, you know what, let me just try it out and see what it's about. And I absolutely love that it doesn't give that full coverage, but I feel like it still gives me enough coverage to if I'm going to Target or if I'm running errands and things like that, I can just throw that on and just brush up my eyebrows a little bit and then be on my way. So I like that it's not too heavy duty. It really does give more of that natural finish while covering some blemishes. So definitely stop by and pick this up at your local Target, or you can go on the lipbar.com and get you the skin tint, because this is A1. Since I mentioned eyebrows, I definitely wanted to go ahead and show you all my favorite eyebrow product. But before I tell y'all what it is, I have come a long way when it comes to doing my eyebrows, because when I first started my channel and I tried to do makeup, baby, I don't know why nobody didn't tell me, Jasmine, your eyebrows don't need to look like that, okay? But over the last couple of years, I finally kind of fine-tuned what I want my eyebrows to look like, and that is because of this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen in the shade Granite. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this brow pen in a couple of my other videos, but that's just how much I love it, because it helps me give a fuller eyebrow look while also being defined, so it doesn't have to be, bushy and square, which if that's your thing, that's totally fine, but it does not look good on me. It has this felt tip, so it definitely makes it a lot easier for me to kind of guide it over my eyebrows, and it allows me to really draw my eyebrows the way I want them to kind of arch. I don't really like a sharp arch, if that makes sense. I like more of a smoother, rounder type of arch. So this pen gives me the option to determine what I want that to look like. And I got it in the shade Granite just because I felt like the shade Black was just going to be too bold against my skin. But this Granite shade It's kind of like a very dark gray, but it just blends really well with my eyebrows. Next up, I have the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Lip Gloss, and I have become a lover of Fenty Beauty because she stayed giving. Auntie Riri, she stayed giving the good stuff, okay? I absolutely love this lip gloss. I actually filmed a reel on my Instagram of my favorite lip combo, so I'll definitely link my Instagram down below and also put it on the screen so you all can check out that reel. But I love how it has just a hint of color and shimmer, but it doesn't, you know, look weird against my skin color. When it comes to wearing lip glosses and lipstick, depending on the mood I'm going for, I may go for a little bit of a bold look, but I typically like more neutral looks, more browns and like those type of kind of colors and shades. But when I tried this, I was like, okay, Fenty, you're doing what you're supposed to do. All right, sis. But I absolutely love using this lip gloss, and I love, like, hold on, kind of like the size of the applicator, the brush part of the applicator, I guess you could say. It allows me to apply the lip gloss more evenly. I feel like most applicators have like those small thin like brushes, so you have to put on like multiple coats and try to get it, you know, in all the places of your lips, whereas this, I put on 2 coats and I'm good to go. Since we are on Fenty, I wanted to show you all the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and I have this in the shade 440, and let me tell y'all, my love for Fenty really is growing deeper and deeper every day. But I absolutely love this powder foundation. So I typically prefer liquid foundation, but I wanted to try out this one. I've never tried a powder foundation. This is my first one that I've tried, and I have absolutely fallen in love. It's really perfect for those days where I want to kind of get like a good makeup look, but I don't want to go like too full glam. So I typically use this and like a few other products and I'm good to go. It also comes with a sponge in the inside, but I typically use my own brush to apply the foundation to my skin. I also like using this powder foundation. So after I've done like, you know, my actual liquid foundation, concealer, and then I put my setting powder on. After I dust the setting powder off, sometimes like the areas look a little bit bright. So I just take this powder foundation and just lightly add it like to those areas where it's kind of light. I actually saw that idea from one of my favorite influencers, Kinesthetic. I saw her do it in one of her makeup videos and I was like, let me try this out. And I think it worked really well. So I like using this as like my regular foundation, or if I need to add some color to my face after doing like, you know, my full makeup look. Next up, we have the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Setting Powder. Wow, I couldn't even get my words out. But I have fallen in love with this setting powder. It is, I see why everyone hyped it up, because I saw a lot of people talking about it on Instagram and YouTube, and I was just like, what is this setting powder? Like, I used the basic little e.l.f. setting powder and called it a day, which that's not bad. Like, that e.l.f. setting powder is good, but this is some like top tier setting powder, and I absolutely love how it does not let my face like crease or look cakey. I actually used this in this makeup look that I did, and as you can see, I've had this look on for the last like 6 hours, and cakey wear, creases wear, okay? And funny enough, I actually use a little bit of that powder foundation over my face just because I did put a little too much of the setting powder on my face. But anytime I use a setting powder, I have no issues when it comes to making sure that, like, you know, where I apply my concealer, so under my eye, on my chin, like all those places, it doesn't look weird. So my next makeup favorite is actually a bronzer from the Sephora collection, and it's the Sephora matte bronzer in the shade Ibiza number 6. And this is it right here, okay? It's a powder bronzer, and I feel like powder bronzers are a lot easier for me to apply since I'm still learning, you know, some of the basic essentials for putting on makeup, and this bronzer makes it so much easier for me to be able to like slightly contour my face. I haven't mastered like the true art of contouring, but I absolutely love this bronzer. I feel like it gives my face just enough without being too, you know, overwhelming. And I use my Morphe, I forgot what number it is, but I use my Morphe brush, I'll link that down below, to apply this bronzer, and it's giving what it's supposed to give, okay? Next up, I have another item from the Sephora collection, and it's the Size Up mascara in the shade Ultra Black. And so, like I said, I've said this multiple times in all of my videos and all of my reels, your girl cannot put on false lashes. Like, please, somebody help me out. But until then, I absolutely love using this Size Up mascara. I actually have it on right now, and I like that it still gives me, like, you know, some volume, but it's not like over the top. It's definitely perfect for, you know, kind of everyday looks, which is typically when I use it. I also love that when I apply this mascara, there's no like clumping and stuff like that. You know, sometimes you use mascara and it gets a little clumpy and it's just not, you know, not doing what it's supposed to do. But this one is perfect. There's no clumping. Like, I can wear this all day, all night, and not have any issues with it. And whenever I use my makeup remover to take it off, like, it comes off super easy. So add this to your cart on Sephora because you will not regret it. Listen, I had to share my current favorites because, y'all, Sephora has me in a chokehold right now, okay? And I'm like, you know what? If she got me like this, I need y'all to hop on this train with me, okay? We finna look good all 2022. Next up is actually another item that I have from the Sephora collection, and it is the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner, and I have this one in the shade Molasses. I feel like I've also mentioned this one before in one of my videos, but I actually have this lip liner on my lips right now. But I absolutely love this lip liner. It applies easily, and I like that it has, like, when it says gel lip liner, I thought it was going to be, you know, kind of like that sticky type of, I guess, consistency, but it's actually very soft. Like, when I apply it, there's no, like, what is the word? There's no, like, creases, I guess you could say. Like I mentioned earlier, I absolutely love neutral brown colored lips, and so this gives me the brown that I'm looking for. And then I top it off with my Fenty gloss just to give it, you know, a little bit of color and shimmer. And lip combo, perfect everyday lip combo for me. So the next item that I have, I actually bought at TJ Maxx, which whenever you go to TJ Maxx, make sure to hit up that beauty section because they have a lot of makeup for like half, 3/4 the price of what you would pay going to like Sephora, Ulta, or any other places. So this item that I have is the Tracey Shimmer and Glow Highlight, Bronze, and Blush set. And so this is it right here. I absolutely love using the highlight and blush on here. I don't typically use the bronzer because they don't really have my shade, but I love using this middle, if you can see this middle highlight shade, and then I love using this bottom blush on my face. I haven't used some of the other ones, but that highlight is definitely my go-to when it comes to highlight. And then I mix up my blushes every now and then, but typically I do go for this one. I like darker kind of blushes. I don't know, I just feel like the pinks don't do it for me, but like the burgundy, like light burgundy, I guess you could say. Does it have like, oh, it doesn't have the colors on here. I thought it did, but that's really the type of blushes that I like. So I absolutely love using this one. I really wish that I can like find this on like online, but I haven't been able to. So all I can say is if you go to TJ Maxx, or whenever you go to TJ Maxx, definitely go to the beauty section and look for Tracey because she actually has a lot of stuff in TJ Maxx for the low. I only paid like, yeah, $5 for this. So the next item that I have is actually a newbie, but it has shown me that it came to do what it's supposed to do, okay? But it's the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, and I have it in the shade New Caledonia. So I actually have it on right now, and I've also done like a review video on this foundation, which I'll link above. But this foundation does what I need it to do, okay? Not only does it give me a great look, it also has different aspects of the foundation that are supposed to help with like your skin and helping you get better skin, which typically when I thought about makeup and foundations, I always thought like foundation, you know, makeup, it's not good for your skin, so you got to make sure that whenever you don't wear it every day and all that type of stuff. But now a lot of foundations are being made with like different I guess you could say ingredients, or different ingredients that help benefit clearer skin or help boost your skin. So I've been really trying to find this type of like makeup really foundations that help with that. So like I mentioned with the skin tint from the lip bar, and then now with this NARS light reflecting foundation, they are meant to help boost your skin's health. So I absolutely love that. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous at first because it looked lighter than what I wanted it to be, but once I did my thing, it actually came out really, really good. This shade is gonna be more for the winter time. I know once summer comes and I'll be, you know, outdoors a little bit more, I definitely am gonna probably have to switch shades, but at least I know what my shade is, and I know which one I can go down to, you know, if I start getting a little bit darker in the summer. So that is all that I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching this video. All the items that I mentioned will be listed down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below which one of my current makeup favorites do you plan on adding to your makeup collection. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that push notification button. Until next time, bye.